And suddenly, the 3 games that you guys beat us in last year just don't seem to matter anymore, do they? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of John Ammo's Archives, exclusively and for a limited time only here on YouTube. And I know you've been hearing me say the whole limited time only bit for the last few months. And I actually have a special announcement that I'll be making at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And I'll get a little bit more into that. But in the meantime, let's get right into the nitty-gritty. We erased the 1 year of bad history. Thank God we got it out of our system. And wouldn't you know it, with Deshaun Jackson leading his way into the end zone, the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Dallas Cowboys 30-27. You know, not the best performance for the Philadelphia Eagles. Would have been a lot different of a football game if, you know, Michael Vick doesn't throw those 2 interceptions, which, you know, you got to give credit to the Dallas Cowboys. They did play pretty good defense against Michael Vick, contained them to just 2 touchdowns and only, I think, 245 yards, something like that. And they were all over him, man. And really quickly, you know, these referees, I'm right there with Andy Reid. These referees better start pulling that flag out of their ass and throwing it on the field and blowing that whistle, because Michael Vick is taking some really dirty, cheap shots. I don't know who it was who hit him. Wasn't DeMarcus Ware, but somebody went helmet to helmet with this guy, and I was actually arguing with some moron about it on my Facebook page who he questioned the call in the first place. And by the way, Chris Collinsworth is a rubberneck douchebag for even questioning the call before it went to commercial break, only to watch the replay during the commercial break and then come back and be like, "Ooh, it was helmet to helmet. It was helmet to helmet." But before that, he was saying, "I didn't see anything." Chris Collinsworth is a complete douchebag. Anyway, I don't know what player it was on the Cowboys. I think it was one of their cornerbacks. This hit completely took Michael Vick's helmet from here to over here really quick. And I'm getting a little, and then he took a hit out of bounds, the one that Andy Reid exploded on. And I'm getting a little pissed off with these hits, man. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys keep your goddamn hands off your quarterback. Because if you put your hands on my quarterback, I'm going to grab one of you guys making these videos through the fucking camera, and I'm going to shake you up a little bit, man. Seriously. That's just a joke, but I mean, come on, man. This is just a football game. You know, I know you guys are a little bit intimidated by the Michael Vick experience, and you have no real way of stopping them. But, you know, these hits got to stop. And I'm going to say it right now, New York Giants. I'm going to say it right now, Justin Tuck. I'm going to say it right now, Osi Minora. I'm going to say it right now, Big Blue. You keep your goddamn helmets and hands and illegal hits off my quarterback. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. All you scumbags out there. On the Redskins, on the Cowboys, on the Giants. You guys are realizing that you can't contain Michael Vick. We all get it. We all know. We can all see the X factor on the field, how he can't be beat, and he's 8-1 as a starter. We know this. But keep your goddamn hands off from him to start slapping people around, man. Seriously. So, it should have been about a 2-touchdown, 3-touchdown game. Inevitably, it was a field goal. Whatever, we'll take the win. Anytime you get the win over a division opponent on the road. Big game for Deshaun Jackson, man. 200 and something yards. He's on my fantasy squad, put up like 35 points. My fantasy squad, by the way, put up 193 points. McFadden, Steelers defense, David Gerard. It was sick. It was sick. Next round of the playoffs next week. But anyway, Deshaun Jackson, incredibly impressive performance. Completely unstoppable, uncontainable. You can't stop him. You can't even hope to contain him. So, you know, I don't even know where to go with that. Him on the same field as Shady McCoy and Michael Vick and Jeremy Maclin should be illegal. But unfortunately for you guys, Mike Vick did his time. And Shady McCoy, career high, 149 rushing yards, man. I mean, it's everything's coming together at the same time. We have the most potent offense in the NFL. If there's a team out there that can beat us, I'll be pretty surprised. A little worried about the defending champions, the New Orleans Saints, to be honest. That's the one team on my radar. I'm not worried about the Falcons. We're going to take care of the Giants next week and prove the difference between us and them. We'll see. It's going to be quite interesting. But I did want to give Dallas Cowboys a smidge of props, just that much, for keeping it close. Good job, Dallas Cowboys. The annoying part about these guys is that, we did it with our backup quarterback and without our #1 receiver, when in reality, your backup quarterback is actually better than your starting quarterback because Tony Romo is garbage. And with your #1, quote #1, running back and wide receiver, you guys were 1-7. So let's not skew the fact here. Let's not go into next year and be like, our backup quarterback, our quarterback was out and our wide receiver was out, and that's why we did so bad. No, you guys were 1-7 with your starters. Just to clarify everything. But that being said, you played a tough game. For the junior, for the little guys. I'm proud of you guys. Maybe next year you could get it back up to 500. I'm not sure. But with Michael Vick going to be under a 3-4 year contract in the coming months, it spells bad news for the rest of the NFC teams across the board. And New York Giants, they rolled out a win against the Tavares Jackson-led Minnesota Vikings. No big deal there. Can't believe the Minnesota Vikings roof collapsed. I mean, are you guys serious? What kind of a professional facility is this where your roof is collapsing? I can only thank God that the snow didn't start on Sunday during the game, you fucking jackasses. But anyway, and by the way, during that video, you see a little guy in the car running for his life. Nothing would have happened to him anyway, but it's pretty funny seeing him jet out of there at top speed. So, woo! And by the way, Copistle, with your old ass New York Giants helmet and your old ass New York Giants hat. I don't know if that was supposed to be an impressive representative of your Giants collection, but it was pretty pathetic. And the more you talk, the more comical it becomes. That's all I'm going to say about that for right now. Woo! New York Giants, look out! We're coming into you guys this week, and we're going to throw the smackdown on you. I'm looking for actually a very close game in this one because it's on the road in New York. Maybe a field goal, whatever it is. Michael Vick will not be denied. The Eagles will not be denied the division this year, nor will we be denied the Super Bowl. Andy Reid, Mike Vick project in full effect. It's unstoppable. It's uncontainable. So you might as well move on to next year. Now, my special announcement is, really quickly, running out of time, is that John Ammo is shutting down the current format of John Ammo's archives after this season. If I wasn't in the middle of a football season right now, this would actually be my last video and I would say goodbye to you guys. But I don't want to do that right now because then I'll be, called all kinds of names, that I'm bailing and this and that on the season, and I don't eat crow in case the Eagles were to lose and not pull out the Super Bowl this year like I think they will. So I'm going to stick around for the rest of the season, and then that's it for me. There will be no John Ammo Archives videos anymore under this current format, but don't fret, folks. I'm going on a little hiatus. My game plan is to get my ultimate game plan for those who don't know. John Ammo is a character. In case you morons can't figure it out, I know some of you can't. My ultimate goal is to get paid for this YouTube page from advertisers, and I'm not happy at all with my video count. I wouldn't be happy with my video count even if it had 2, 3, 4, 5,000 hits. I want to be up there on the advertisers page, and I'm gonna work on everything I can do. I already got the product and the gift of gab and the natural foundation. I'm going to be taking my videos to the next level. So under this same channel, you will see John Ammo reappear. It could be as soon as a couple weeks or a month. It might be 6 months. When I come back, I'm coming back to dominate in true form so everybody across the board can enjoy true quality videos with sick editing and, like some of those, like the Reverend John, whatever his name is, he does those viral videos. Same thing with me, except obviously we'll stick to the Eagles and I'll branch out a little bit. But, so that's it for me. These videos will no longer be under this format, this sloppy, no editing. After this season, John Ammo will be shutting down. and then he'll be coming back in the future. But we'll get a little bit more into that. And I'm running out of time, so New York Giants, you better watch your back because Michael, big experience. He's about to come into your backyard, take over first place, and then it's on to the next one, baby. Minnesota Vikings and the Cowboys. Let's run the table. Let's go to the Super Bowl.